What is going on? Max Kim here. Today we're using the Rob Z Realism mod. We're just going through the Russian defences here. We've got a Russian army defending against a massive German army. As you can see the German army in the distance. We're just looking through the Russian defences. This here is the first Russian line out of 5. The further the Germans get in, the better the defences get. This is the second Russian line here. We've got pillboxes with netting over them, with heavy artillery, more troops taking cover behind sandbags, more experienced troops at this line. 2 pieces of artillery there, some more pillboxes. And we've got some of the third line here. Just another bit of artillery, and then a tank squad there. And in the tank squad we've got some heavy Soviet tanks with some armoured cars and a little bit of reinforcements. Now once the Germans get through the lines, have to destroy the different objectives that I've built along the way. First objective, they have to destroy this command post on this hill, and then once they've destroyed that, they have to destroy the artillery positions here. And there's 3 heavy Soviet artillery pieces waiting to fire on the Germans. Let's have a look through it. They're heavily defended. Now we're going on to the third objective. That's in between the second line. Now the third objective is the Russian army base. They have to destroy once they've destroyed the artillery pieces. We've got trenches filled with Russian infantry and conscripts. Then some half tracks to supply some reinforcements to the front lines once the Germans launch their attack. That's the objective there they have to destroy. Just in the centre of the camp. Just an overview of the battlefield here. Then we'll have some Russian rockets that will fire once the Germans begin the attack in the second line, just before the front lines. Now on to the third line. Now as you can see, there's heavier defences here. We've got anti-tank rifles, some artillery pieces, heavy machine gun turrets, troops taking cover behind sandbags, a massive heavy piece of artillery here. That should take out most of the German vehicles. Overlooking the main part of the battlefield. Some of the pillbox positions there. And we have some troops taking cover there. This here is the 4th line. We've got some reinforcements and another rocket truck and some Soviet mortars. We have the Russian HQ building, another artillery piece there. Here's the 4th objective, a fortified building, machine guns and elite troops defending it. Concrete pillboxes with some of the vehicles at the side, with quite a few anti-tank and machine gun soldiers there. Then we have an artillery piece at the side, in case any tanks try and flank them. Now we're going down to the final objective, the main Russian command structure. Some reinforcements there, some conscripts. As you can see, it's heavily defended. Russian artillery pieces. The heavy Russian artillery pieces at the front, with elite troops and infantry taking cover behind the sandbags. Some side artillery pieces for the tanks that try and flank them. This here is the main Russian bunker, former German bunker that they've took over and made into the command centre. Let's have a little look at that. See all the troops inside. Officers, radio soldiers, calling reinforcements, and he has this cannon at the front. And the Russians using some former German weaponry to help with the defences. I've got a few tank traps laying around to lure the Germans into the third line of defence. So so they don't go straight to the Russian command centre. We have a squad of Russian paratroopers and a few elite troops in the trenches in front of the command centre. And just some Russian paratroopers defending the trenches in front of the Russian command centre. Now we're having an overlook of the 5 lines of defence before I show the German forces. It's back to the first objective, the Russian hillside command centre. Now on to the German forces. There's a mix between heavy and medium German tanks. We've got Panthers, King Tigers, Tiger 2s, armoured cars, half-tracks filled with German troops, some Tiger tanks, some Panzer IVs as well. As you can see, there's quite a lot. We've even got rocket half-tracks to support with the main attack, and we have a bit of other specialist tanks we're using as well. Now we have some trucks that's parked up there and unloaded some of the German infantry before the attack begins. He's just addressing the troops. You will help Matza Gaming get subscribers. See some camouflage Panther tanks as well. And if you thought that was all of it, you were wrong. We've got some more over here. We've got some German Fallschirmjäger paratroops here to surprise attack the Russians if the main attack doesn't go well, and to support the main attack against the Soviet lines. Now that's all the forces for both sides I've displayed and showed off. Now for the battle to begin. The German tanks are going to start moving forward soon. Forward, move out. Here's the Russian artillery. We've got the German Panther tanks speeding ahead. The infantry start moving. Random explosions going off from the Russian heavy artillery. And some more rockets. The Kuska rockets. Commandante, keep firing rockets at us. Ignore them, keep on moving ahead. We must take the Russian lines. Mullah, push the trigger and drive forward, you idiots! Achtung, traffic jam! There we go, the Russian lines have just been completely decimated. Russian heavy tanks are moving in now with armoured cars. Now it's getting flattered with German shells. Shells reflecting off the Soviet armour, left, right and centre. Some of the Soviet troops retreating in fear. Oh shit, I dropped my vodka bottle in my fucking tank. Pick up the vodka bottle before firing, you fucking idiot. Yes, Commissar. Move out, move in the armoured cars. There's the Panzer IVs moving in. The Panther tanks providing covering fire. We need more reinforcements. Russian troops on the command hill just overlooking the entire battle. Russian reinforcements running the lines. We must make Molotov cocktails. Yuri, take the vodka bottle supply store to make vodka cocktails to throw off the German tanks. Panzer IV speeding ahead there. You must think it's a race, that one. Heavy Tiger 2 moving in. There's a Russian command outpost on the hill hit. Panthers moving in to flank them. More rockets going off. German infantry running behind the Tiger tank. There's the reserve artillery getting destroyed. You must man the artillery piece. You must retain fire on them. There's the commissar team come out telling them to man the artillery piece. There's the artillery piece gone. Shit, they have destroyed the artillery piece. Big massive armoured column flanking round the command hill. Looks like they've destroyed the first two objectives. Now on to the Russian army base. There's a few defences the Russians have at the army base. They're trying to take out as many tanks they can get. Panther moving in. And after that the Fallschirmjägers moving in. Panther just deflecting a shell then. The Russians just taking cover in the trenches with the infantry and the conscripts. Looks like there's another traffic jam on the hill. Oh, that Panther's been hit. There's Tiger going in with infantry. If you're wondering what the white helmeted German soldiers are, they're the medics. A massive swarm of German infantry running in through the farmlands. Now the Germans are near in the third Russian defence line before the main Russian command posts. A big amount of the infantry has just been killed then off the artillery. Tiger tank moving in. Panther King Tiger moving in there. Will that fire your cannon on their positions? Yes, Commandant. There's a main Russian artillery piece. Preparing to fire on the Germans as many times as they can. The mechanism is not working. You must keep on firing. Call the mechanic. Germans just pinned down in the farmland. Heavy Russian machine guns opening fire now. Some Russian artillery going off there. As you can see, the main German armoured column is moving through the Russian army base, or what's left of it. So he's going to move some of these tanks forward. Some Fallschirmjägers in them tanks, get them moving. All the crews bailed. The Russian main gun down, yep. The mechanic mustn't have been able to fix the problem. The engineer, he has been fired. He cannot fix a simple cannon. That's a heavy machine gun gone. Oops, some single tiger there. Looking at Russian defences. Well, this captured piece of German artillery to be able to destroy the German tiger. No, it's just been obliterated. Open a little bit of the artillery man can destroy the tiger. There's the tigers driving in. Panther supporting. We must retreat. The Germans are overwhelming our positions. Oh, truck there supporting what's left of the German infantry. Just have a look, see if anything's stayed behind. And to call in the German rocket artillery. The rocket half-tracks. Order some HQ, call in the rocket half-tracks. Yes, Commander. Panther and a tiger moving into flank. There's a side Soviet artillery piece. Anti-tank gun. Once the Germans take out that gun, they'll be able to take on the fourth objective, and then they'll be able to go for the final Soviet objective. There's the gun down, now they can move in. Oh, still alive. Not for long. And the half-tracks driving in there. Well, the King Tiger shooting a shell there. That should surely decimate the defences. More of the tanks moving in. Somehow one of the armoured cars managed to survive. Now moving the Fallschirmjägers off for some reason have retreated. Moving 2 squads of Fallschirmjägers towards the Russian lines. A few Fallschirmjäger squads. Your orders, you must run halfway across the map to take out the Russian objective. Move the squad there. And let the German tanks take out and handle the Russian objectives while the Fallschirmjägers run in to reinforce. Panther looking on the main street there. The Panther's going in to take out the 4th Russian objective. Russian elite troops trying their best to stop it. Good shot from the Panther tank, but it's ended up crashing into one of the buildings. As the elite troops trying their best to stop it. The artillery piece is being taken out. He has the German, I'll mix my words up there, he has the German rocket artillery. Move in, fire on the Russian lines. Crap, the Germans have their rocket artillery, Commissar. Prepare to fire the missiles on the 4th objective, Commandant. Fire! Firing begins. Oh, the Germans didn't even need to send their infantry in there, and the rockets got it. Now the Germans need to take out the 5th and final Soviet position. Move in the rocket artillery and prepare to fire. After moving the Fallschirmjägers to help them. Got more rocket artillery going off, taking out the Soviet troops in the trenches. The Russians stand no chance. Oh, and artillery's, oh, that's a good, German rocket artillery's just decimated the final objective's defences. Now moving the Fallschirmjägers to defeat the remaining Russian troops. There's teams of Fallschirmjägers moving in there. The Russian command quite heavily defended in the command bunker. The German armoured cars moving in as well. Sending an armoured car. Accidentally ran over one of their own troops. Move in, move in. We must defend the command center against the German troops. There's the German armoured car gone. German paratroopers moving in. That squad of Russians left in the command bunker. And then the second squad, Fallschirmjäger paratroopers in. German paratroopers. See if the Russians can destroy this tank. Send them all out. Firefight beginning. Russian troops, last troops trying to defend. That was a quick firefight and the Germans have won the battle. I might make another battle where the Russians attack to retake the land. Now we'll go through the battlefield and see all the damage and destruction. See what units are left. Got the German tanks driving through the remains of the defences. It's one of the biggest battles I've managed to make this. Might make one twice the size in the future. Now we're just having an overview of the battle. If you like the video, please like and subscribe and put your opinions in the comments of what battles I should do next. Obviously these are early videos at the moment, so I'll improve them and I'll be making videos on other games in the future. And this is just one of my early videos before I'm getting new recording equipment in. Just destroyed tanks all over, destroyed Russian artillery pieces. There's all the tanks that was destroyed in the initial bombardment from the Russian rocket artillery. We have loads of shell holes littering the battlefield. Destroyed Russian vehicles. Capsized tank over there. The remains of the Russian rocket artillery. And all the destroyed farmland. There's the King Tyler just held back, probably due to damage to it. There's the Russian final objective, overwhelmed with German tanks. think the next battle, if I make one, will probably be the Russians attacking from this side, attacking the German reclaimed bunker to try and take the land back. Have American and German forces attack it, joint attack. Well, here the first and second objectives, well, what's left of them, completely destroyed. We'll just test fire some of the German rocket artillery here. Just fire it off the building. Thank you for anyone who stayed to watch the remainder of the video. And this is pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and see you later.